Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in.
Like the level, you don't understand. The level of just drip is like, I can't, guys, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. You don't understand. I know that you're freezing. I know that
I don't want to hear it.
No, I don't want to hear it because you don't understand what I'm going through over here. You don't know what this is like.
I can't even walk anywhere without snow being mid-leg deep, like right below my kids can't even go anywhere. It's not even the kind of snow that you can play in. It's like the kind of snow where my kids it's unsafe for them to play in it in our backyard because it's so deep and so much and so icy and so cold.
Right.
It's been record in the last, I think in history, it has been the coldest New York and New Jersey has ever seen. We were in -11 the other day. Do you understand? Okay.
This is a meteorology podcast. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Model Citizen Meteorology Podcast. Why don't meteorologists study meteors?
That part, sister. You
want to talk about some deep state conspiracies?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there. Okay.
Let's start there. We're focusing on the wrong things right now.
We're really
Why are meteorologists? Also, what if they are?
I don't know.
Don't they actually? I'm pretty sure.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not look it up. And I'm going to just sort of vibe out. That's the way that we do these days, apparently. Man, we just sort of don't look things up. We're not interested in reality or truth. We're not rooted in it anymore. We're doing kooky crazy.
I feel like we're both in cosplay right now.
Why?
Because what are we all wearing?
If you guys, I think my outfit's cute.
No, but your outfit is so cute. It's giving Jenna Rink, which we love.
Yeah, it is.
I literally love.
All it is just like an off the shoulder, like.
No, it's so cute.
Pink top.
I'm in a pink.
What's with the jacket is the real question.
Well,
not the bra strap.
That's right. Because I was like, frick, because I'm actually washing my bras right now. Shocker.
Oh, wow.
And I'm washing my nude one. Shocker. And I was like, oh, I only have my black one, but I wanted to wear pink. And then
what if you do it over the shoulder? What if you just do like an over the shoulder denim jacket?
I'm committed, dude.
Okay, listen, I love that.
I'm committed. Here's the thing. 2026 is the year of like, it is what it is. If it's giving chuggy, then like, okay, then I'm giving chuggy. And I'm giving chuggy right now.
We're gonna give full chug.
Is that good nail color?
So this isn't the nail color because they like didn't understand when I went and I was like asking for it. This is like a very close to it though color.
What color is that?
I'll have to go back and look, but
God, I love that. Don't even look at mine. Look at this.
Wow, dude, chugalish. We couldn't live just like more different lives. It's so funny. I love it though. But really, that's the joy of the podcast.
I know.
You guys, welcome back to the podcast and happy Benito
Valentine's Day.
week.
Week.
No, it's Benito Bull week still. I'm still living in the throes.
I just think it should be the year of Benito.
I agree. We're still living in the throes of Benito. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. It was truly wonderful.
Perfection.
Enjoyed it immensely.
What was the most exciting thing about the Super Bowl?
The Seahawks won. Did I want them to win? Not particularly. Did I want the Patriots to win? No, not at all.
Right. But
did I want the quarterbacks to kiss at the end of it? Yes, I did.
Yeah. And they did.
And I don't know why. And they did.
Also, Bad Bunny is so hot, huh?
It's so funny because I follow Playboy and they've been posting like all of his like best photos and the men in the comments are so plucked. They are plucked.
Of course.
Because they're seeing this Puerto Rican man with like rings on and nail polish and like flower glasses and the girls in the comments are just like, and they're like, their brains can't comprehend because they've been told woman like this man because man say this man. So woman must like this man. And women is saying, no, we like many a different man, but we also really like this man because
we
this
like the
man,
one that's secure in his
his
own
man.
masculinity. Yeah.
Yes, we like man, and this
Who's
is
secure in man?
woman. This is what women want, and the men are like, the men are like, no, and we're just like, how would you know? How we know better what we like, and they
Right.
just take some notes. Literally, men of the world. I'm speaking directly to you. Take some notes, okay? Read a romance novel and look at what Bad Bunny is doing with his career, with his style, with his whole vibe.
It's the reason why Bad Bunny and Harry Styles are like the hottest. Like they're like the
two
most
dudes wearing like flared pants and skirts are the ones that the women are feral. Like not even just like, oh, he's cute, he's hot. Like feral.
It's
would risk it all for
the confidence. It's like, to me, if I see a guy who's like super, super buffed out and not like everyone has their own, but for me personally, I'm like, that guy stays in the gym, only cares about the gym. There's no other form of expression. If I see someone like a Bad Bunny or a Harry Styles and they're like wearing nail polish or whatever, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. That guy is like having fun. He's artsy. He feels safe. He's doing his own thing. I'm like, that's hot to me.
Yeah, the chances of that guy being the one that's trying to vote to take away my bodily autonomy are pretty low,
right?
Compared to Chad in the gym who stays in my comment section telling me I'm fat, but then also is DMing me asking for feet pics. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But
interesting. Also, it's funny because I was on this thread the other day, and I know we've talked about
one of
this
mine
before.
One of my very popular ones.
Surprisingly, dude, you stay popular on Thread. You stay going.
But I did this on Twitter too. I was like pretty active and pretty popping on Twitter, and then obviously Elon took over, and I was out of that bitch so quick. And then Threads is kind of like liberal Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Unless you get on the wrong side, which I have, and then I just.
I know you and Martin are on the wrong side, and I am on the right side,
dude. I literally.
I'm on the left side, which is the right side.
Someone will find my post or something, and then it'll like pop off, and it'll be like just the meanest thing ever. I'm like,
well, yeah, people can be mean for sure.
But I was on this thread the other day, and it was just like, guys, send me pics of your hands. And like the hands were not even like anything, but girls were still just like, I love you.
I saw that thread too. I think that hit. I think that thread came across all of our desks.
Literally. And it wasn't even like super muscular. It was all kinds of hands. And girls were just like,
of hands, dude. Love a hand. I will always take a hand pic over some like
a dick pic.
Weird like I'll take a picture of your toenail clippings over a dick pic. That's how much we all want to see your dick. Like truly. It's about what it does, not the way it looks. Okay. It's the function over the form, guys. Trust me.
Thank you.
But it's like the hands, it does something to you. Because then you can like the way I can equate it is like burlesque for men. It's the whole like slowly taking off the clothes, like starting fully clothed. It's like the imagination of it that men are attracted to. It's like that's what gets them really going. Is like what could be under what could be under there? Yeah. Like they can get their imagination going. That's the same thing as like a photo of a man's hands. Like you just think like, what could he be doing with those hands? Let me imagine all the things.
Guys like would send me like pictures of them in the mirror with like flexing and stuff, dude, that would give me the ick so bad. Like I don't know. I just would give me the ick so bad. And I have had some men who are, you know, in the public eye who have sent me that, and I'm just like,
you're like, if I sent this to Dumois, your entire heartthrob persona would be destroyed. Icked out, dude. I don't know, dude. But you know what? Men, please take notes. Just watch Benito and take some notes on how to behave and how women want. Let's get into our ins and outs because I really want to speak on this. I want to talk on this. So because we're already talking about the Super Bowl, I'm going to talk about my out, okay? Which is tweaking my neck. Okay.
Yeah.
So we hosted the Super Bowl this Sunday, and you know I have my zero gravity chair that I pull out, right? You know I have that,
which is like,
and I love it. I know it's like it truly is, WT. Dude. It's so it's WYTE is what it is, and it's a woman named Pam, and she's taking it to Havasu, and she's got her Bud Light, and
it's
she's
so
kicking
bad.
back.
I'm actually shook that you still like love it and have it and use
I
it.
do.
I know you made us get some and we just refuse. We're just like,
I love it. I really love
can't.
it. The
Yeah.
thing is that we don't have the space for like a bunch of people to like sit around comfortably. So I
Your
pull that
couch
down.
is
It can, but then everyone's like
massive.
sitting next to each other, like everyone's butt to butt. You know what I mean? Hip to hip, balls to balls,
Yeah.
face to tits. Like nobody wants that. So I like to but I just like to kick back when I'm watching the TV because I'm just like, I don't want to be like moving. It's a 3-hour long event. Like, if I can't be sprawled on my couch, I want to be kicked back in my zero gravity chair, right? So anyway, and of course I put it basically front and center, off to the right a little bit so everyone can see the TV, but I put it front and center because it's my house. Like, I'm trying to get a good view of what we're doing, okay? We didn't buy a 900-inch TV for me to not be able to sit in front of it and enjoy it. So here I am at the very front. Everyone else is behind me over my shoulder. So I have to turn to talk to everybody. And I did this for 3.5, maybe 4 hours.
Your selfishness played your own self.
And ain't that just the damn truth? If that's not an Aesop's fable, this is an Aesop's fable where he tells you this is why you need to not center yourself.
Yeah.
Because I literally centered myself and I'm not paying for it because my neck is in shambonis, dude.
The fact that you have that mirror in the corner and you don't have a plush chair there is asinine, because you like to have bad
I believe
chairs
in
your house.
aesthetics.
Here's the thing. You like to have like an iron chair.
Yeah, I love it.
That no one is ever going to sit
The
on.
Game of Thrones iron chair, yeah.
Horribly uncomfortable. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Horribly uncomfortable. You love to have an acrylic chair that I cannot sit in because my entire lower body takes up.
No, you're not welcome in my house. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep you out.
I know, dude. It's good.
If you ever don't want Hunter anywhere near your home, get the most uncomfortable chair and you've been to my house twice in the 6 years I've lived here.
Nothing gives me more anxiety than showing up somewhere and there's small ass chairs or like narrow chairs, especially as someone who's like a thick bottom girly.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference is that I'm narrow waist. I'm very narrow waisted. And so for
like
me,
a regular coach class seat is first class for you.
Percent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you get past like my waist. And then up here, I'm in dire straits because she's wide in the shoulders.
Right. You're built like a face. Yeah.
Right. People are like, oh my
like
God.
Face.
Yeah. Is that Darnold up front? No, that's Michaela McGrady sitting in 22C. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah. I need you to.
So my neck is tweaked and it is massive pain, massive agony. Great. So.
And I know. And now guys, get ready to hear it. Get ready to hear about it the next.
You guys are going to hear about it.
I have my whole vagina outside my body. But I don't think it is what it is. Okay, so
vaginal
here's the thing.
Prolapse is what we're dealing with now. We really have
lost every man that has ever listened to this podcast.
My husband was hanging on by a thread to begin with listening to this, but now
it's done now.
So Martin, if you're eating something and driving and listening to this,
just turn it off.
Honestly, turn it off.
Brother-in-law. Okay. So yesterday I was sitting on the potty. Now I think what happened was this, after doing some research, because I kind of like got in there and like looked around or like felt around and I was like, what are we dealing with in here? I was sitting on the toilet in the morning and it's so dry here right now that like if I blow I wake up and my nose is just crusted.
Yeah.
Crusted over. So I'm like blowing my nose, trying to like clear it out with saline, whatever. I'm like blowing so hard. And while I'm doing this, I'm sitting on the toilets. Vag open.
Right.
Blow
everything just
out.
Sort of,
Everything is kind of like pushing down, right?
Gravity.
So then I go to wipe and I'm like, what am I feeling there? Right. And I'm like, wait a second. And then I go to wipe again. I'm like, why do I feel my vagina outside of my body or like something outside of my body? And then I like suck it back in and I'm like, okay, what the heck? So I go on my day and then I've been feeling ever since and nothing has been there since. So I'm kind of like, I was looking it up and it was saying that a lot of times if you have a lot of that pressure and like you're not like, you should be tightening when you sneeze or tightening when you're blowing or like pulling up kind of like an elevator.
Right.
Especially after you've had kids. Otherwise it could things could get a little knocked a
Right,
little
things are
loose down
slipping
there.
out. Right.
I kind of did some research in my body and everything feels normal and everything like is looking good as far as like for what my mirror can see.
Right.
But let me tell you, nothing made me feel more uncomfortable yesterday than being like walking around. Is my vagina gonna fall out at any point?
Right. Right.
Is my vagina going to be prolapsed? Because if that's very common when you have children. After you have children, is uh, a prolapsed pelvic floor.
Right. And you told me this yesterday, and what did I say?
Yeah, you said, "Where's the girl with the list of reasons to not have kids?"
Where's the girl with the on TikTok with the
But you
list?
don't have to have kids to have a pelvic prolapse either.
No. No kid no kids can do pelvic prolapse, but pelvic prolapse probably can't do no kids. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
And it doesn't have to. And it
That's
really
right.
doesn't have to. It only has
That's
to make
it.
sense to me. Have you
That's
seen
it.
that thing going around with the girls like, "I'm gonna start collecting buttons every day for a whole year. That's gonna be like my new thing." And the people in the comments are like, "Why? Like, for what reason?" And like giving her just absolute shit for it. And her biggest and most famous response is, "It does like, hey, look, it doesn't have to make sense to you. It only has to make sense to me. Thank you." And now
I love
that
that.
is what I'm going to 2026 with.
I think it's brilliant.
It only has to make sense to me. Hey,
I
so
think
it
it's
only
brilliant.
has to make sense to me.
What you just said is I can guarantee it's only gonna make sense to you. I'll guarantee that one. Um, what makes sense to me is the fact that I'm looking at myself in this finder and I look absolutely like it's 2014. All this to say, no vaginal pelvic floor prolapse currently. Um,
Is that your out for
that's my
the
out,
week?
dude.
Okay.
That's my out
It's
because I'm
out.
just like,
It's out and it's
damn.
your out.
It's my out and it's out. Do you understand what I'm saying? But nothing scared me more. Like I was like,
Yeah,
"Am I
duh,
having
because you're
a
just like,
baby?"
what?
Like, what? I was like,
I
"Why
didn't
is
know
this
I was
thing out?"
pregnant,
It's like my
TLC.
um, that is an absolute out, dude. I just
Well, we'll keep
whew.
you guys updated. We'll keep you guys abreast.
And let me know if you've had it and if you've ever like blown your nose or sneezed. Because I don't. There's no incontinence. Also, she stitched me up like she added a few extra stitches, if you know what I mean. But I did have a level 3 episiotomy, so
Right.
I
Which
basically
is
had one hole for a few weeks there. Yeah.
and just
Anywho.
if anyone here was thinking on the fence about children, if you didn't just aggressively push
But
them
you know
over,
what
no, I'm
though?
kidding. I'm
But you
kidding.
know what? Let me tell you something. Today I overheard
But when
Hudson
I look at my
downstairs.
children and I
When I
see
look at
they're
my
beautiful.
children, I overheard Hudson downstairs and he goes, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Vivi, come here," which is our nanny. "Come here, come here, come here." And then she goes, "What?" And he goes, "I think I found something." And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "The velvety pipes of Jerry Vol." And that's comedy. That's from Zootopia, but the way he goes in Zootopia, he goes, "Oh my God, it's the velvety pipes of Jerry Vol." But Hudson goes, oh my God, I think I found something," like so serious, deadpan.
Right,
And then
right,
she
right.
comes over and he goes, "I think I found the velvety pipes of Jerry Vol." And the way he says it, dude,
No, you cannot tell me that that kid isn't pure
dude,
100%
comedy.
comedy.
Mark my words, he's gonna be a comedian. I swear to God, I'm gonna have
You
to
have a
be like,
full you get full stand up, and it's kinda not fair because I'm that one in my house. I'm the one
I
providing the comedy and the
know. I
jokes.
mean, you
Martin's
saw
so
the dance
serious.
video.
Martin's so serious.
Yeah, dude, Martin's so serious. He's so serious. You guys are literally I've never even seen him say one serious sentence in my life.
And you won't.
And I
You
won't.
won't. My in this week, if I may, is in fact yes, and if you guessed it, you're right. It's sleeping naked. That's my in this week.
How do you do that, dude?
No, I need
You
to know
couldn't pay me.
how do you sleep with long sleeves and long pants and not feel like you're being suffocated and like turned around and like tied up? Like when I wear a pant to bed, I feel like I'm like getting tied up in clothes when I move and the pant moves with, you know what I mean? Like against
How
the way
much do you
I'm moving.
move? Like, how are you moving?
I'm moving
That sounds like
around,
a you
dude.
problem. It sounds like you need to
Well,
control your body.
I have a neck issue and I move around a lot for comfort. And I need to be
Sleeping naked
complete
is
naked is the
so
best.
insane to me. Like, you
I
talk
know.
about something that is scary, uncomfortable, cold, scary. Okay.
And it's the reverse. I feel like wearing a full arm,
Like, I
a
literally
whole
have
long sleeve
chills
and a pant to me is torture
every night for
unless
me.
I'm somewhere freezing cold.
Well,
Well, and there you go. Was it 83 days ago here? Yeah. So that could also be it. I almost always exclusively have worn just shorts to bed. And now the shorts are gone. And
yeah.
I feel
How do you
so
and your husband sleep next to
free.
each other? Brian would not be like, he would be like, are you ready? You ready to go? Like every minute.
We're really tired. Let's keep, okay. You need to keep something in mind. All right.
Yeah.
We've been together a little longer and we are older than you. Do you know what I
We've been together
mean?
1 year longer.
Yeah, but I am older than you. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
5 years
maybe I'm
older.
not. Maybe you're a little bit more like,
Also, Brian's almost 50.
but the men, I'm not talking about the men.
Oh.
I'm talking about you and me. So for me, I'm
Oh,
just
no,
like,
I'm like
if
this.
you even look at me, like, I am so tired.
No, I
If
hear
you
you.
even look at me,
No, I'm pissed.
eyes gouged out. Don't
Yeah.
look at me right
No,
now. You know what I
that's
mean?
literally even when I am with jammies on. Yeah, no.
No, 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 no.
If I was naked,
If I'm not into it,
forget
dude,
it.
if I'm not in the mood for it, I am like, he can feel, I'm growling, like literally like a lioness in a den protecting her cubs. I'm growling, like, get away.
Also, does Martin ever this has to be a phenomenon because I see videos about this all the time on Instagram, ever show you videos and is, like, laughing at it and is like, "Watch this video, watch this video, watch this video, you have to watch this." And you're just like,
No, thank God, dude. Thank God my husband does not do that. He sends me them and he's like, you watch this on your own time.
"Oh, okay." Brian will show me videos and be like, "You have to," and he'll be, like, cracking up, and I'll literally be like,
No, that should be, that's a jailable offense.
I
If you
agree.
show, but also,
He'll
and
do it
you all
multiple
know
times in
this.
a row.
Oh, absolutely. You got to put a stop to that. You have to say, baby, can you just send it to me and I'll watch it because you know what
I
I always tell
know.
people?
Bless
I
his
will
heart.
find this funnier if I am in the mood for something
For
really funny and
giggles.
good. If I'm in the mood for giggles, if you just like out of nowhere jump out of the closet and say, watch this video, and I'm in a mood, like I will not find it. Doesn't matter if it's the funniest thing I've ever seen, I won't find it funny
Yeah.
because I'm pissed because I'm literally
You.
I'm me, and I'm also under the thumb of the patriarchy 24/7. So,
Right,
you know what I mean? I'm not always in a great
right.
giggly mood. But if you send it to me and you DM me, and that, because Martin and I send each other all day, every day, like there's probably 10 to 15 every day. So at the end of the day, we sit and we scroll and we laugh and we giggle and we say, oh, and all that stuff and we respond and all that. Sometimes it takes days for us to get back to each other about stuff, but he
Dude,
knows better than
you
to
know me,
sit and
I
like
stay out of
make
the
me.
chats. I stay out of the chats. I can't even
We're gonna
open them.
kick you out at this point. It's gonna be me
I
and
can't
Brian
even
and Martin
open.
in the fam chat. It's gonna be me and G in one. It's gonna be like you're out of the chats, I think,
I like
because you
to
don't
go
participate.
No, I like to come in when I'm in that mood, though.
Yeah, which is once every
When I'm
3
in that
weeks.
I know, when I'm in that mood where I'm just like, "You know what? I wanna see what's up here." Then I'll go in. Otherwise, it's like, it's overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
overwhelming.
yeah. And
Okay, y'all are
it is.
overwhelming me.
Thank you. All right. What's your in?
My in is going bold. We are painting our door.
Your front
Okay.
door?
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's all I'm gonna say.
You got bit by the bug and you got bit heavy.
Hard.
Benjamin Moore crept into
prob
the Santa Claus of Benjamin Moore came into your house and bit you in the ass and said, you better work, bitch.
No, literally.
You better
Benjamin Moore
work.
and me.
Did someone tell you that the world's ending in 2 months and you only have thus many months in order to do anything in the house? I've never seen you on such like a like you've always just done little things here and there. And now I feel like you have like the inspiration, the time, the
God
energy, all
God
of that
forbid.
stuff.
I know, and everyone's mad about it.
I'm not mad about
Everyone's
it.
No, I know you're not.
I'm
But
just
everyone else in my life, not my husband,
mad about it. Yeah,
mad
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because everyone they're just like, "Why are you good to go do that?" And it's like, "Bro, I designed my life this way, first of all. Second of all, like I told you, it was the pandemic 1, 2, 3 months after we purchased this home. We were inside for almost a year and a half, couldn't do anything. No one was able to work on it. Then I had babies back to back and raised those little tiny itty bitty babies up. And
Right.
now mama has a little bit of
Well,
time
you
to get the
you
house in
the
order.
house had to be kind of baby proofed too for a while, like for a
Very
long time.
baby
You
proofed.
couldn't be having like beautiful pieces out. You
No,
could barely even have like a fake plant out without
no.
one of them pulling it down. You know what I
That is
mean?
the other thing too. It's like it was literally like we lived in padding. We didn't have nice furniture. We didn't have any of that because it was
No,
like
everything
we
was
didn't
like
need
wipeable.
to.
Everything was like bare
Yeah.
minimum. There was no like real, you couldn't. And who
No.
can?
And we have we have a beautiful home, and like
Beautiful home.
when we bought this house, I envisioned the way that it is like becoming,
Yeah.
and I have not been able to do that, and I was like okay with that. I was like whatever, it's fine. We're just going to like live like this, everything, whatever. And now I have a little bit of time and everyone's fucking pissed, bro. Pissed. So be
I
pissed,
think that they're
you know?
probably pissed that you have an eye for it and like so you're able to do it on a budget, whereas most people probably do have to spend a
That's the other
good
thing.
amount of money to like.
People are mad because they think I'm spending money. Guys, I have spent less than $500 on a brand new couch, 2 side tables, and tons of decor.
Endless decor.
Like
Yeah.
endless
Yeah.
decor, I have spent less than $500. That is still less than one Pottery Barn or whatever side table.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I
I
think
don't
that
know.
people don't really like when their friend, like sometimes people don't really like when their friends get like a new hobby. I don't know what it
They
is.
don't know. Isn't
I
that
don't know
weird though?
what it is. If they didn't know you
They wouldn't
before,
care.
but no, but I mean, if they didn't know, like if you meet me, you'll know what my hobbies are pretty right away, right? Because like I pretty much have done sort of the same kind of stuff. Like I'll dabble in different art forms, but like
Yeah.
I'm going to be coloring or I'm going to be painting something. But like if I ever came up with like a whole brand new hobby, my friends would be kind of like weird about it. And I think that,
Yeah,
you know
why
what I
is
mean? And
it?
it's, I don't really know. I don't really know what it, but they probably just don't like change, honestly. And they're just like, but I
Yeah.
thought I had you pegged. And now I got to
That
know a whole
has to
new
be it
side of
because it's
you.
so true. And I'm sure so many of you guys listening can feel that too, where it's like, and you've probably even felt it with your own friends of like, yeah, I don't really like what she's doing. It's taking up too much of her time.
Yeah.
I want to
Well,
know what she's doing. I want to think that I know exactly what she's doing, when she's doing it, how she's doing it, and how much she's spending on it. You
right.
know what I mean? It's
Totally.
like, yeah, that's so true. So that's my in going bold. That's all I'll say.
When I love that. And I think everyone should be going bold this year.
Going bold, not bald.
Going bold, not
Although
bald. Although
bald, dude,
bald is
some
beautiful.
people bald is hella beautiful. I saw the hottest bald guy the other day, and I was like,
Did you?
God damn, yeah.
God damn. Where was he?
Damn. It was like
You're
when
like,
Ruby
he was in my
Rose shaved her
bedroom. It's my
head.
husband. You
Yeah.
bald bitch.
Yeah.
You bald bitch. This is Hunter calling him out. Do you know what was crazy? Speaking of being bald, you know how during the Super Bowl it started out with Gasolina?
Yes.
Isn't that a Pitbull song?
Mm-hmm.
Pitbull's
Everybody
bald.
gasoline. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pitbull's
I was
bald.
like, Gasolina. When that started playing, I could feel the shift of millennials waking up from our proverbial death. Like all of us just all ran to the dance floor in our minds.
Yep.
In our mind palace, we all ran to the dance floor. Gasolina is the millennial bat call. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything other than
Oh,
like I don't want anyone to be like, well, no, it's the
no. It's Gasolina.
Even for the conservatives. Like, I'm sorry.
No, and that's the thing. It is the great unifier. It is the great we all grew up, no, it's Daddy Yankee. That's right. It's Daddy Yankee.
Isn't Daddy Yankee also bald?
Yeah, I think so. Let's look. I mean, all those guys, in order to be a good rapper, you have to be bald. Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
Let's see here.
Right?
If you ask Lil Wayne, Daddy Yankee. Oh, you know what though? He's not, but I remember he's very like Christian now, where like he's like he was judging Bad Bunny's whole situation.
He was?
Yeah, I remember that. He's like super, which is really interesting because he's also Puerto Rican. He's kind of like the conservatives version of Bad Bunny at this point. Like he's very conservative. He's very like, but I'm like, honey, you wrote Gasolina.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, here's the thing about it, right? I saw this the other day. I posted it. It was like conservatives or whatever, or whoever will have an issue with, you know, Spanish Mexican culture, but they'll be eating chips and guacamole and drinking Corona.
Right. And
You know
drinking
what I mean? It's
tequila.
like,
Yeah. And margaritas. And they're just like, oh, this isn't American.
they do
As they're
Taco
literally getting
Tuesday.
down. Right. As they're getting down on Taco Tuesday, bro. Come on. Make it make sense, bro. God, the whites.
The whites. No, dude. I'm sorry. On behalf.
I have a question for you. Okay. We're just going to move around today. We're just kind of bouncing around. We're ping-ponging, if you will. If I had a clone, right? And you had to ask that clone one question to me and the clone, one question to determine which of us was the clone. Something that maybe only I would know that clone wouldn't know. What's the one question? You only get one question where you know for sure I'm going to know and my clone ain't going to know.
Oh my God. Wow. That is an excellent.
And couldn't guess.
Excellent question. Do you have one for me while I think? That would have to be something it would have to be something like deep.
Like something that only you and I know. Nothing we've ever talked about to even
Could
the
it
pod.
Be like our word?
You could, but maybe just for fun's sake, not that.
Okay.
Because we all have a family word, guys. And if you don't have one, you guys need to get a family word.
Yeah, and it needs to be obscure as heck.
So obscure. Like, there's no connection whatsoever this word to our family. It makes zero sense. But also does make sense, and that's the thing.
I think maybe I would be like...
You know what mine would be for you?
What?
I'd say, what's the name of the most famous person you've slept with? Because I don't think anyone really knows that, but you and me, your husband, and maybe your best friend.
Husband.
Of course, my husband knows anything that I know. So maybe that's not even obscure. Maybe that's not even deep enough. But it is very under wraps.
It is under wraps, but I feel like it would need to go
deeper than that.
It would have to be something that it's like, oh, I couldn't even find in her iCloud. You know what I mean? Right. I couldn't find pictures of this person there. You know what I mean?
It would have to be something we've never really talked about, but maybe just like a memory or something.
But also, we're such an open book.
We are such an open book, and my God, if we ever get clones, we are fucked, bro. Because they're gonna be like,
we can't think of something that we're like, ooh,
haven't talked about. Oh, oopsie.
Well, it would
Come on, you gotta have something
to do with like our family.
Martin and I asked Martin this question, and he was like, oh, I'd probably just do like a Family Guy reference and see if you could like finish it, because that we do Family Guy references all day, every day, like everything we do. We'll at least do like 2, 3, 4.
Finish that though.
Maybe, but not if they haven't watched Family Guy to the greatest extent that Martin and I have.
That's true. There's also, you guys have a Family Guy reference for...
Well, there is a Family Guy reference for everything. That's the thing. And if you know the whole, like, if you know all of the Family Guy, if you've watched it as much as we have, they truly just touch on everything you could ever imagine. And they always fit.
Top tier comedy, I have to say. I do not watch it. I can't like get past, because it's like a cartoon, even though I watch cartoons all day, every day with my kids. But it's the best.
It's big brain. It's actually big brain.
Yeah.
Low key. It is.
Yeah.
Family Guy, it's one of Caleb Parent's. It's like Caleb Parent's favorite show, which tells me.
Well, then I gotta watch it.
Which tells me what I've always thought about it is that it uses satire and hyperbole to point out the fucked up nature of like humanity, politics, culture. Like, it did such a good, like, that taught me so much growing up about what shit is so stupid in our politics. And I was like, damn, you're right, dude. That is like, if you see it in front of you in a satirical way, you're like, wow, that is so stupid and embarrassing, you know?
Yeah, totally.
But anyway, so.
Also, I have my question. I would say, what happened in the year 2020? Was it 1 or 2020 when you and Mom came and surprised me? That's right, dude.
That is a good one, because that could not be more under wraps, and y'all may never know about it.
I mean, probably one day.
Yeah, one day. But yeah, that is definitely something that
I was like, I'm like, is there anything that like they don't know? But yeah, that'd probably be one.
For sure. For sure. I guess I could ask a similar kind of question.
I know. I was gonna say, you're like, what happened when I was?
Isn't that interesting? When I was 18. So dark. All right. So I
so dark, so sad.
Also, I was seeing everyone talking recently about which Spice Girl you are and how that was such a question for people.
Yeah.
And
I saw that you were saying that. You were like, bitch, it depends on the day.
It depends on the day. You can't ask me which Spice Girl I am and think I'm going to say the same thing every day and every time.
Kind of agree with that. And I think that like the thing is this, I'm Baby Spice, duh. But I also do agree with that because it's like, that's what made them so special was that they were all of us at any time in our life, at any time of day and any time of month or year. We could connect with each one of them. Truly. Like the Spice Girls collectively made up one woman's brain.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You've got Posh, who's like that
Friends
sexy.
is the same way.
Yeah, for sure. I think that actually does, I think, create sort of like a very, has the capacity to become super popular. That's what I also think about like Blackpink and these K-pop bands. They all have different personalities, and so they say which of these is your bias. It's called your bias, is what they call it. Like, who do you relate more to? And I think it was the same thing with Spice Girls. It was the same thing in Friends, where it's like I can kind of see myself in all of these people, all of these characters. Yeah. Like someday I am a Posh Spice, you know. Some days I am a little ditzy but also super sexy. Some days I'm outlandish and sexy, like a Ginger, you know.
Right. It's funny.
Now I feel like I lean the most towards Ginger. I always have.
40?
No, Ginger Spice. Gary Halliwell.
Oh yeah, duh. Why do I think that God, I always
That's Melanie.
40. I know.
That's
I
Melanie.
Forgot about 40. She was kind of like the one that everyone's like.
Well, she was the sporty girl's girl. You know, she was like the softball player's girl. She was like the girl that's playing volleyball. It'd be
that
Ginger.
You're like, I would look up to now. Who would it be?
Probably Ginger too. Probably Ginger, Jerry Halliwell. Yeah. She's pretty fucking cool still. Yeah, she's like, she still got it. She's like super progressive. Like,
but I'm saying like if Spice Girls was now, they just came out now. Ginger,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like Ginger too.
Yeah, I think that. But yeah, they all had like a cool, like Baby Spice was just so just like that girl, like just like fun, like bubbly, yeah, like cutesy. Yeah, that was a little bit weird now I'm thinking about it, where she was like holding stuffed animals all the time, like had pigtails.
I know, dude.
And stuff.
It's very like Ariana Grande today.
Yeah, it's very like I'm gonna wash my hands, like, but my sleeves are fully out.
Yeah, exactly. They used to sell those lollipops at Hot Topic, and
cooking
the
like
way
this.
That I would
get
be
Chupa
like,
Chups. Or Chupa Chups. Do you guys remember Chup Chups at Limited too?
Oh my god! Do you remember those little lip like chapsticks that were like bullet shaped?
Oh,
and they were like
God,
tiny.
Do I? And where could you get them? Where could you get them? Do you remember where you could get them? Vending machines in the bathroom.
Yeah. Dude, like
what brand were those?
Pack. They were like little itty bitty chapsticks, and they were like bullet shaped.
Do you guys remember this? This is
and
like
they were
unlocking.
Like they smelled good. They were like some of them were like a little sparkly. Like they were so good.
I'm seeing them.
I know. I'm seeing the name too. It's not. Is it Smackers? It's not.
No,
Smackers.
It's not. Lip Rages.
Lip Rages.
Lip Rages. And they have like oh my God, bro. This just like
no.
I just feel like that's so Raven myself, and I'm just like,
doesn't it kind of give you the
it's a future I can see, you know, like I just wow, but in the past.
Yeah.
Bro, blue raspberry, red apple, watermelon. Damn it, I miss being a kid.
Want all of them. And you know what else?
Why'd my mouth just start watering?
I know, dude. Remember like the Dr. Pepper lip smackers was like all the rage. It was like, did you get the Dr. Pepper in?
Dude, my friend, one of my best friends growing up, Holly, she was addicted to chapsticks. And she had every single flavor. Every single one you could ever imagine. Her favorite was the Dr. Pepper one. So my association with that is her, because when I would ask to borrow it, it was almost always the Dr. Pepper one. that she had on her.
So funny. It was
and like our little purses.
Yes, dude, with like our little Dooney and Burke or like our little like fake whatever it was.
Dooney and Firk.
Dooney and Burke.
I also, now it's showing me the like early 2000s vending machines that had Barks root beer, Cherry Coke with like the old school logo, Minute Maid orange, Mr. Pibb.
Wow. Oh my God.
The big stickers that used to be able to get at like vending machines. Remember when we would go to like
yes, and it would be like
lamppost, and you could put the coins in and pull out the big stickers,
and it'd be like a cute girl character with like cherries
or like
whatever.
A smiley face that's like melting away, kind of. You know what I mean? Or like a Powerpuff Girl,
or like a hibiscus flower. And you'd be like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the late 90s, early 2000s were so fucking lit. Like growing
up. That's why we're
up,
all trying to recreate it now.
We all want it back, honestly. And
yeah, we
also,
want nostalgia.
Even Gen Z wants to be like, even Gen Alpha wants to be, you know what I mean?
Everybody.
Your stepdaughter dresses the same way. The picture I sent you this morning where I'm wearing the blue off the shoulder with like the rhinestone butterfly.
My stepdaughter has that outfit.
She would wear that now.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane. And
because it was so sick, dude. It was such a sick time.
Dude. Oh my God, doesn't it give you better? Also,
yes, dude. Thinking about like Sam Goody and like Tower Records.
Yes. Oh my God, dude.
Martin and I talk about that all the time because like we used to buy a lot of our music from Tower Records. He met Blink-182 there.
And they still there in LA?
No, there's not. There's one Tower Record in Oxnard randomly, I think.
But other than that, we used to meet Dad when we would go and do drop-offs or whatever.
Remember? I don't remember.
But isn't the Earthquake like fault underneath Tower Records? Like
no, that's under Capitol Records in LA.
Oh, Capitol Records.
That's right. Yeah. And it is right under there. Right. So R.I.P. It is under there. It's right. Also, all of LA basically is under the fault.
Right.
And we are due for the big one, which everyone says all the time. Every time someone talks about earthquakes here, we're due for the big one. And I'm like, don't remind me as if there isn't so much going on.
Dude, I know. You gotta
turn it off. At this point, just get it over with, dude, and just let me
turn it off. Let you go like this.
Brace for. I'm gonna walk around like this because you know what? If you stay ready, you never have to get ready.
That's right. If you stay wobbly, then things don't feel wobbly. You know
how they say if you're like getting into a car accident, you have to like go limp, and that's why people who like drive under the influence and get into accidents usually aren't as injured if it's not. Like,
I think about that all the time.
Me too. Like you just have to go limp because we've all probably been in some form of like an accident, whether it's like bigger or smaller. You like really tense up, obviously. But if you're like loosey goosey with it, dude, that's the same thing with earthquakes. I've decided.
Dude, that would be like so psychotic if you weren't even under the influence and you're just so loosey goosey. Your body goes into loosey goosey. I'm like something is wrong with you.
I'm like driving like this, like absolutely. Cops are pulling me over right away.
You're like, sorry, I just stay.
I'm like, I'm just being loosey goosey for the big one, dude. I'm just
waiting for
the big one.
You never know.
You never know when it's gonna hit you, and it's gonna hit you. One last thing I want to talk about. We were talking about incredible combinations recently. And I said that I think that one of the top tier combinations is eating a sweet green from Harvest, a Harvest bowl from Sweet Green, and watching Love Island.
Yeah, that is.
And then the other thing we talked about is a vacuuming, when you vacuum the whole house and the whole house is super clean and you've got your lines in your rug, and Taco Bell. That's a great combination of like.
That's a nice combination.
That is a nice combo. Isn't that nice? Knowing your whole entire house is vacuumed.
Then light a candle, then do Taco Bell.
I just got hard.
That combination is so nice. I think that a clean house and a yummy food.
A DoorDash
yummy food. Yeah, also, are you going to talk about the fact that you're. Oh
my God, I almost didn't talk about it because I forgot to write it down. You guys, it finally happened to me.
It finally happened.
It happened to me.
I'm sad I wasn't there for it.
It happened to me. You guys, it finally happened. The person who brought me my DoorDash lunch 2 days ago also brought me my DoorDash dinner. Oh, God. It's mortifying being alive. It's embarrassing being alive.
It's embarrassing.
Bro, I couldn't believe my eyeballs. Okay. Because it was the one guy for lunch and then 6 hours later, same guy for dinner.
Like I said, dude, you should just have him on tab. Like, you should just have a tab with him and just say, "Hey, bud, you want to just cut the middleman?"
Right. I would rather give you the $10. You're right.
Yeah.
I'd rather give you the $10 than give you, $5 and then DoorDash $5.
Do you think he's judging you so bad? Because did you ever see him in person?
Well, a lot of people, like, I threaded about it, right? I posted the threads about it. It went bonkers. And people in DoorDash were like, we're judging you, but like only a little bit since you are tipping us. You know what I mean?
That, but also,
and we're keeping them employed.
He's definitely being like, twice in one day, you look like a very able-bodied person. But then also, like we were saying, that is the start of a rom-com. Of like,
a lot of people were saying that I
can't keep meeting you like this.
Right, we can't keep meeting like this, which I know my husband would absolutely love to see all those comments of people being like, you guys are married now. And I'm like, I'm sure that my husband loves this. The best part was that it was Sweetgreen for lunch. And then it was, in fact, Taco Bell for dinner. So he saw my backslide in real time. He saw me go, I'm starting off so strong. Like this, I'm really starting 2026 in February. Like this is where I'm going to start my health journey. And then by 7:30, I'm getting Taco Bell.
Crazy.
I'm getting a big box deal. I'm getting a big box deal for my big back ass. You know?
Give me the big box deal. Okay.
Give me the big box deal for my big box ass.
It's also crazy knowing where you live in the proximity of these restaurants that you would DoorDash it.
True. What am I going to do? Walk there?
But I get it.
My street is too busy for me to just simply walk out is what you need to understand.
Well, yeah, that's actually true.
People are fucking driving kooky. And like, I'm not going to die for a chalupa. You want me to die for a chalupa?
I don't know, dude.
You want me to throw neck for ketchup?
Brought to you by Taco Bell.
And we would in fact. Yeah. So twice in a day. Love that for me. Super mortifying. And the funniest thing is everyone was like, oh my God, you guys are married now. And I sent Hunter a picture of the gentleman, and he just is a very old man. And like, no offense, I'm sure he's a fine guy. I'm
sure he's lovely.
But I think everyone's thinking like DoorDash, he must be like younger. He's just like trying to save money up for college or something. Or he's just like a single guy, a hot single. I'm like, no, he's literally an elderly man. And like, God bless him.
God bless. I'm sure he's a sack in bed.
A sack in bed? No, you mean good in the sack?
Good in the sack.
Good in the sack. A sack in bed. Dude, being a sack in bed, I don't think is a great thing. It's giving 40-year-old virgin when he's like, yeah, I love when a woman's boobs just like feel like a sandbag, a bag of sand. And they're like, you're a virgin, aren't you? But like sometimes maybe they do feel a little.
They absolutely feel like a sandbag. Are you joking me? Yes, they do. God, I'm sad I wasn't there for that canon event, but
thank you.
What a blessing, dude. That is
if it was going to happen, it's going to happen to me. I know that's for damn sure. I know two things for certain and one thing for sure. That's happening to me.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'm next.
And you're next up.
All right, y'all. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Patreon, what are you doing? Okay.
What's up?
You know the deal. We say it every week. Go check it out. $5 a month. Get you episodes early. Get you 2 extra episodes a month. For the price now, less than a coffee. Okay. You go to Starbucks, that's $5. You won't even get a coffee at that point, at that price point. So sign up, and video and unedited. And we love you. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye guys.